Welcome to the 2025 NFL Draft Preview on Big 12 Studios. Today we're going to be running through all of the top prospects that are making waves on draft boards across the country. We're going to start off with the signal callers. Shedeur Sanders, the Maxwell Trophy winner out of Colorado. We're going to throw in Donovan Smith from Houston as well, and Alan Bowman from Oklahoma State.
Toward the end zone for the game. Looking deep for Shepard, and it is a diving catch. Oh, Will Shepard. Shoot timeout. Colorado chasing to touchdown. Litton, and Sanders ducks out of it. Another magician-like maneuver, and he hits a man downfield. It's Miller. I think he's down. He's not down. Off to the races. Miller to the end zone. With a clean pocket, looking deep for Shepard, and it is a diving catch. Oh, Will Shepard! Utah showing blitz. Sanders, free play down the sideline, caught, touchdown! Whoa! Let's look how smart Shedeur is. He gets the jump. It's a free play right away. So who do you go to? You go to your tall wide receiver. Now you got the matchup on the outside. 6'3", 205. Will Shepard. Look at the adjustment he makes right to the back shoulder. It's down to 10. Sanders, nobody open, gonna run. And Sanders takes a big stick.
The goal of not breaking.
Second and 5. Sanders climbs the pocket right up the middle, and he has speed and a torn jersey as well because of Berryhill. It's a first down. Doing.
Yeah, and this speaks a little bit to the moment, right? So Prime has to talk to the defense.
Smartly trying to get a reroute. All rushing from one side. The Big 12 opener comes down to this play. Sanders gets the feet set toward the end zone for the game. It is caught by Wester, just like 1994. Kind of an air raid quarterback. Bowman looking deep, got a man behind the defense, and it's Shetron catching it in stride, and he will win the foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. 78 yards on the strike, and it's the third of the day for Alan Bowman.
Not just for this game, but for next week against Utah, and after that against Kansas State. And look at him drop it in perfectly. Tremendous job by Stribling, blowing by Carlisle the corner. No contest. Never had a shot at it.
Second down, putting some air on it deep downfield. Receiver in stride. It's Owens. 58 yards to the house. A nice throw again from Alan Bowman. Puts this up high, lets his receiver run underneath it, and look at the separation.
Nixon splits out wide at the top of your screen. Bowman looking that direction. He could have him, and he does. Jaden Nixon, the redshirt sophomore from Dallas, Texas, with a 60-yard touchdown score. First down, Bowman taking another outside shot, and it's reeled in. Back-to-back wins on the perimeter for the Cowboys.
Donovan Smith is in to play quarterback for this play, and he will keep
their leading catcher for a few years and all alone out of the backfield. Stacy Snead.
You'll see the replay here. This is just a linebacker missing his assignment. He's running with the tight end and leaves the running back out of the backfield.
For the Cougars down 2 touchdowns. Donovan wants to run. He's been very effective at it and is so once again. He'll slide down inside the 40 of the Jayhawks, mark him down at about the 38.
Both the Red Raiders to wins over the Cyclones and the Cougars.
He's got some talent now.
Quarterback keeper. And the 235-pound Donovan Smith barrels out to the 45-yard line.
West Virginia on a Hail Mary final play. This was not as exciting as that, but it's indicative of what he can do. He can run like a running back once he gets the ball.
Donovan Smith is in to play quarterback for this play, and he will keep, and he will fire in for the touchdown.
Donovan Smith, 6'5", 235. The key block right there from the big tight end. Just uses enough force and then the power in Smith.
We're going to jump into the trenches now with some of the top offensive line prospects in the Big 12, starting off with Arizona's Jonah Savaitanaya, Wyatt Millam from West Virginia, Luke Kandra from Cincinnati, and many more after the break. Welcome back to the 2025 NFL Draft Preview on Big 12 Studios. We're going to step back into the trenches here. The guys who blocked for Noah Fafita, Garrett Green, and Corey Kiner. We hope you enjoy.
Keeping it on the ground here. Plenty of room for Kiner. Corey Kiner breaking a tackle. Making plays down the field. That keeps Houston's defense off balance.
Lauren Sisler, I'm Brian Custer here in Manhattan, Kansas. And there's Corey Kiner. And Corey Kiner takes off. Biggest gain of the night for the Bearcats. VJ Payne.
Little inside zone with the tight end coming across the season.
A little bit of trouble. First red zone trip for the Bearcats, and a touchdown pass to Tony Johnson.
When we come back from break, we've got more Big 12 draft prospects to get into, so be sure to stick with us. Welcome back to Big 12 Studios. We've got more NFL draft action to get into. Let's do it.
Of Arizona State. Neal to the house. Touchdown, Kansas. Let it rip.
Boy, are they ever. Neal, a walk-in.
On 2nd and 4, right back to Neal. Try and get the Illinois defense tired out of place.
Pitch play, stutter step, Neal. First down, more but a flag in the defensive backfield. We'll see what this is about.
We see the
lasting legacy with KU. It's a big reason he's back here on the field today, guys.
And here's Neal trying to get into the end zone and does so for a second time.
Dapping up the fans. I love it.
One for 3 on 3rd down tonight. Here's Fafita. Plenty of time. Throwing, and that's complete. To T-Mac. T-Mac. A house call again. Oh, first down and a whole lot more. And how about 6?
It's been very effective.
Conley, touchdown.
Just down the field, but Arizona holds up in the red area, and now it's time for Noah Fafita and Tedero McMillan to get started.
Touchdowns in the opener, but none since, as Fafita feels the rush, gives way more ground again, and he throws near side. He does have McMillan, who can dance in space.
At home as well.
Lisano, the tailback, squeezes through, got the first down. I think you're right. First and long. Here comes Heat again. Fafita has to pull the ripcord. He takes the throw and broke a couple ankles. Fafita into space. What a run. Second down. Pressure came from the secondary. They pick it up. Fafita does have the first down.
We're not done in the trenches just yet. When we come back from break, we have plenty more offensive linemen to cover. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the 2025 NFL Draft Preview on Big 12 Studios. We're staying with the offensive linemen, and there's a reason. They're one of the most important positions on the field, so let's get into more offensive lineman tape.
last year with a big seed. Corey Kiner is in the UCF territory with a vision.
Over on the outside is Joe Royer. Sometimes he's kind of hiding in there, but the block by Royer at the point of attack.
Third down. Bearcats need 6. Sorsby steps up, lofts it across the middle for Royer.
But this is what this offense is all about. Sorsby has been under duress in the pocket, but who does he rely on? Who does he go to? He knows where number 11 is going to be at, in the spot that he's out. But it's important to get him confident.
Plenty of time, and that one's a strike, and it's a first down to the X-Man, Xavier Henderson.
Back in Texas high school football, and didn't you know that place well?
Checks back in. On 3rd and 15. Beck stepping up, and he decides to tote it again. And he'll take himself out of bounds, but not before he makes the line to make for the first down. Look at this green grass.
Yeah, you got rushers coming, but
Opening touchdown, Carson Hansen.
We're going to get much easier than this. You get all of this right.
16 plays, 8:03 off the clock in the middle of this drive. And look out! It breaks free. It's touchdown, Carson Hansen.
Oh, the jump cut, and he goes lateral. He's at full speed.
They want to play.
Second down at 6. Brooks untouched into the secondary. Brooks, touchdown! Oh my goodness!
They watch the inside zone here, right? It bounces one way. Brooks waits on it, shows a patience, tells the officials get the heck out of the way. Uses that free arm.
Third tight end in there also.
It is Brooks. Brooks gets to the outside, and it's a foot race for the pylon. Taj Brooks, touchdown, Texas Tech.
Oh, the jump cut, and he goes lateral. He's at full speed.
Four-man rush all day for Morton. Taking a shot. Back shoulder. What a catch. It's a touchdown.
When we come back from break, we're going to get into the other side of the trench. It's the defensive linemen. Make sure to stay tuned. Welcome back. We're going to get into some of the defensive line prospects that are making waves across the country, mostly in the state of Utah. Tyler Batty from BYU, Junior Tafuna from the University of Utah. Enjoy.
This is Whistler, not much room. Barry going to keep it, gave a little look to the outside just to hesitate. Georgia Tech transfer playing in his 6th year of college football. Not much on first down there for Braden Whistler.
It's a five-man front here for Baylor. Brooks tries to bounce to the outside and again stuffed for a loss. And
could not corral Brooks when he tried to get outside. This time they hold the edge. Great effort on the outside there by Steve Linton, maintaining the edge and forcing the play back inside and making
Wes Evans a little further down the depth chart. And one of their edges gets home again. Steve Linton on 1st and 5. And by law, he gets smashed by Steve Linton. He lived in the backfield. Here's replacing him in turn game right now. They beat him off the field offensively every snap. Gordon can't get to the edge. Steve Linton is there again for Baylor.
watch that line.
Four-man rush. Robertson's got nowhere to go. Woodell in the backfield with Burkhead. This time he's going down at 20-20.
As you get on different levels, they ran that X-stunt to perfection. Got him on different planes. Goes inside, one goes outside.
From the Baylor 19. Four-man rush. Robertson's got nowhere to go. Sean Martin gets home for the sack.
He's right in the middle of the screen. With a blitz coming, and he almost picked it off.
He's going to drop his zone coverage, and it's a sprint out to the flat.
This is the biggest sporting event of the year in this state, bar none, when these two teams meet.
Well, listen, I understand you want to try to get the ball to the perimeter, but you better get some hands on Tyler Batt.
Put on this custom sweatshirt.
First and 10, Houston. Screen set up and well defended. Johnson just got swallowed up. Second and 10. Johnson with a blitz coming, and he almost, maybe he did throw a pick. Batty picked it off.
23 today. Empty set on 2nd and 11. Scadaboo makes the catch, puts his hand down.
By the veteran defensive end. Watch him get out from his defensive end spot. He's going to drop his zone coverage, and it's a sprint out to the flat.
It's time now to hand it off to running backs. When we come back, we're going to be deep diving into one of the deepest positions in all of the Big 12. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the 2025 NFL Draft Preview on Big 12 Studios. It's time to get into the running backs. We've got a large crop of running backs to look at here. A few of the specifics up front. Cam Scadaboo, you guys all know him. He's one of the guys who made waves at the Peach Bowl out of the backfield for Arizona State. We've also got R.J. Harvey, a workhorse out of UCF. Corey Kiner, one of the shiftiest runners out of Cincinnati. And Taj Brooks, the all-time leading rusher for Texas Tech, plus many more. Enjoy.
Zone fit. That time Randy Pittman fitting up on Hodges. A.J. Jefferson makes the run, floats it from his back. It's R.J. Harvey off to the races. Harvey trying to outrun Hunter. He'll do it. 75 yards.
his face, and instead of going over the top and keeping RJ in front of him, he tried to duck underneath it. And much like when linebackers duck under blocks in the run game, usually spells problems. Nice.
RJ Harvey with all kinds of room. RJ Harvey, he's got no one else to catch him. RJ Harvey all the way in the end zone. Touchdown UCF, 80 yards.
Man, I'm telling you, this is something special right here. Here's an economics legend for you. RJ Harvey is inflation. Everybody behind him, real wages. One can't keep up with you.
So Jones on this drive has doubled his catch total on the year. And here goes RJ Harvey. He can run as far as the sun can shine. And he is diving to the goal line. Out of bounds, just short.
Somehow he's kind of hiding there, but the block by Royer at the point of attack creates that scene for Corey Kiner.
In the flow of the game right now as they will hand it off, and this is Kiner inside the 10. Kiner still on his feet, reeling his way toward the goal line, and they'll say he'll be a yard shy.
But look at the contact bounce. He takes one hit at the line of scrimmage. Two more guys, a third guy, and then finally out for 5-yard.
Line for the Bearcats. Keeping it on the ground here. Plenty of room for Kiner. Corey Kiner breaking a tackle, and he's in for the second Bearcat touchdown of the day.
Off balance. Kiner, really good cutback runner.
On the ground. Deep handoff. Kiner stays on his feet.
You can't who's going to be on the front end of this play. He gets to the second level and takes care of two players. No holding, great inside hand placement, and causes another big time play.
The pitch to Corey Kiner. Can he turn the corner and reach the end zone? Yes! Touchdown! Bearcats!
Over the top. Brooks is there. Toss Brooks into the open. Mr. Brooks. It's a touchdown.
Prove that the Utah win was not just a flash in the pan. And Brooks is gone. Got all 32 yards.
Got the third tight end in there also.
Brooks gets to the outside, and it's a foot race for the pylon. Taj Brooks, touchdown, Texas Tech.
They want to play.
Second down at 6. Brooks untouched into the secondary. Brooks touchdown! Oh my goodness!
Self-corrects, downfield, little head fake, right? Brooks Brothers, he's running in.
Morton over the top. Brooks is there. It's a touchdown. Brooks is in the Wildcat. Direct snap. Lead play. Toss Brooks into the open. Mr. Brooks. It's a touchdown.
This is exactly what he does. How did he stay on balance there? Look at him go!
Joe, is that everybody's alive for the playoff as long as you're in contention to win your conference.
There's Mr. Contact Balance again. Look at Scadaboo go.
If you're Iowa State, I mean, you got to invite friends to the party if you're going to tackle Scadaboo. I mean, you got to invite every contact.
Why not?
Absolutely can. He's hit 2 tonight. Sixers touchdown runs of 50 and 47 as a strong leg. Lewis handles the kickoffs. There is Scadaboo. Contact balance. Stays on his feet and rumbles into the end zone.
Head coach told us yards after contact. I mean, he has taken on defenders, making a miss. And then Derrick Henry, stiff arm, baby.
Has been paying dividends early.
Here is Scadaboo, and this is exactly what he does. How did he stay on balance there? Look at him go! Scadaboo!
And he is immediately met in the backfield, runs through the contact, and then throws a shoulder for good measure.
We're staying in the running back room when we come back from break, but we hope you stay tuned on this 2025 NFL Draft Preview on Big 12 Studios. I told you we had more running backs to get into. Let's do that right now. Starting off, a spark plug out of Kansas State. It's DJ Giddens. Moving to Kansas, we'll talk about Devin Neal, whose stock has been rising with every day that passes. And also we've got Ollie Gordon, the Doak Walker Award winner from 2023 and a pro-ready running back out of Oklahoma State, and plenty more.
Johnson given time. Giddens slips out of the backfield. He's off to the races.
DJ! Oh, that's my DJ! That's a touchdown, Kansas State!
Days between home games for the Wildcats. Jay Giddens on the left side, weaving his way through traffic, still on the move, racing into Kansas territory. The stutter step, he'll stay in bounds.
Point of attack, and you see the center, Sam Heck, to sustain the block just long enough for DJ to get onto the second level.
Their leader.
On a third down. Johnson given time. Giddens slips out of the backfield. He's off to the races. DJ Giddens. 4 yards, he got 53.5.
Angle route. Option route starts to the flat, angles back inside.
Here's Giddens. Spinning. Go DJ. Oh, that's my DJ. That's a touchdown, Kansas State.
I mean, when your line gives you something, now you got to give your line something. You know what? I'm going to make a couple guys miss.
First time and give them a little life here in the fourth quarter. So now, obviously, again, another huge hole. Giddens, midfield. Give a lot of credit to that left side of the offensive line, just pushing Arizona State back.
Neal to the house. Touchdown, Kansas.
You're in Kansas City after...
Turned it over on downs, and there he's off to the races. Devin Neal able to get wrapped up and eventually caught by Kentrell Webb, the strong safety. Devin Neal.
Right? No, good patience. Watch the wiggle. Whoop, whoop. Oh, that was just nasty. And then it's just speed.
His Kansas career. Now Neal is back there himself, and he's going to go down the sideline. Another big play.
Seals that Y9 edge, and then you pin and you pull around. And there's big Logan Brown just looking side. And then Devin Neal, well, he makes Silman Craig miss. There's nobody in the alley. That kind of looked like Colorado's offense. Those receivers blocking on the perimeter.
From the 31 of Arizona State. Neal to the house. Touchdown, Kansas.
They pitch it to the short side. Look at the patience, and now the explosion. One man to beat. Neal with a cut.
When we come back from break, we've got more Big 12 draft prospects to get into, so be sure to stick with us. Welcome back to the 2025 NFL Draft preview here on Big 12 Studios. It's time to get back into the action.
There's the All-American. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Cowboys go with a diamond set on first down. They hand it off, and this is Gordon running his way. Touchdown. Ollie Gordon back in 24.
One of the most physical backs in college football. Breaks the tackle of Tucker Large, finishes this in the end zone.
Accuracy. And get him back in the groove of things.
Heavy stack on the right side, and Gordon has room to run. He hasn't seen this much daylight in weeks. Ollie Gordon, 50-yard house call.
Get misaligned, and the snap is perfect. It's on time. There are more bodies to block your defenders with, and then the rest of it is just Ollie Gordon.
Gordon trying to get downhill. Gordon! There's the All-American. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
The line really setting the edge, getting to the second level with Gordon, and then he says bye-bye. This is the talent that he brings to the table. When you give him carries.
BYU crowding the line of scrimmage. They bring the blitz. Rangel has an open man in the flat. Ollie Gordon.
Where's your blitz beater? Everybody's inside. You get Jack Kelly with his feet flat on the ground, and Ollie Gordon has out-leveraged him already. And that's just a heck of a play going over the top.
Two tight ends. Here's the former Lobo. A first down and more. Brought down at the 30s. By the redshirt senior out of Alabama, but he transferred in from New Mexico.
Because see the double teams inside.
Here's Merritt.
Man has done it all.
He has. Here's the carry. Broski Merritt. Here's Broski Merritt. Stays on his feet. First down. About 15. Because after he got the job, he towed. Oh boy, there's a big hole. Wow. And there's the touchdown that Broski Merritt's been wanting. He gets a touchdown run from 36 yards out against his former squad.
Everybody else to the outside, right through that A gap. Watch him come right up the middle here. Everybody else, linebackers are gone because they were attacking the line of scrimmage.
When we come back, we got plenty more Big 12 prospects to get into, and later on in the show, we'll have the likes of Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter and Tedoroya McMillan. We'll show you all of their tape coming up soon. Welcome back to the 2025 NFL Draft preview on Big 12 Studios. We're going to get into the hard-hitting linebackers here from the Big 12 now, including the tandem from Oklahoma State, Nick Martin and Colin Oliver, plus plenty more. Hope you enjoy.
It up over the middle of the ball. One too many. Leaves maybe the best player on this entire defense in Nick Martin.
The 30 for the third time. Jackson will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That was well defended. Nick Martin, who led the Big 12 in tackles last year.
dumped and the ball came out. Recovered by Abu Sama. Just can't get it going on the ground. Oliver gets behind the line of scrimmage. Sanders gets the carry. Stonewalled at the 22. See it in the film room. Receiver in motion. Here comes some pressure and Smith goes down. Man, Colin Oliver so fast around the corner. Oliver just ducking inside from the defensive end position. Doing a great job reading counter, beating the... So the long drive. No points. Jones is going to be wrestled down from behind. Just power football there for the Cowboys defensive line. Colin Oliver. So you got Hoss Haney, who's a really good running quarterback in there. The ball goes to Cam Cook, and they lose.
the ball down underneath the battle. And here's where they love to go. Hurry up, and Hoover loses the ball. Clock is rolling again. Pressure initially picked up, another batted ball. Retzloff goes down! Reed got to him!
This begins the fortune. Harvey.
Barton there, of course, around the ball as well. New Morgan Scally again. Talk about teams.
Dallin Hayden in at running back. Sanders, back pressure. Sanders, and he'll go down. Great pressure, and this is Karine Reed.
Oh, you got Sonny Dykes. It's his turn to try to make a decision. Well, and this is why I get paid the big bucks, because you have a monster decision here.
Hope you enjoyed that linebacker tape. When we come back, we got plenty more Big 12 prospects to get into, so be sure to stay with us on the 2025 NFL Draft Preview on Big 12 Studios. Welcome back to the 2025 NFL Draft Preview on Big 12 Studios. It's time to get into some of the pass catchers in the Big 12. We're starting off Jack Besh from TCU. He caught the game-winning touchdown in the Senior Bowl this past year. We're also going to look at the tandem in Iowa State, Jaden Higgins, Jalen Noel, and also Kobe Hudson from UCF. Plenty more.
Launches into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Jaden Higgins to the end zone. Caught! It's Higgins! Touchdown, Iowa State! You try to do it with your big receiver. Backed in trouble, spins away from the defender, launches into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown! Jaden Higgins! To the back.
Watch Noel.
And that's good for a touchdown.
Higgins just going to be a quick slant off of the right side. He's looking that way. In the corner, it's caught. It's Higgins. It's touchdown.
Allow your tall receiver to go get it. Something easy to catch.
Very meaningful game for him, personally. Looping it long, and it is caught right away. It's 4th down and 3. Oh, my. And they're going for the jugular here.
Down the middle for a touchdown. Jaden Higgins.
How about that?
Oh my goodness, it's caught! What a way to start the season! Are you kidding me, Jalen Noel?
Part of that Sugar Bowl team. He beat Ole Miss as a freshman. Post pattern. Hello, how do you do, Jalen Noel? Get this catch, and then they get half the distance to the goal.
I mean, what a job of jumping up and taking that ball away.
Jordan Leslie, Coach Butch in West Virginia. Over the middle in the seam, and it is wide open, and will go all the way for the touchdown. Oh, that was a bust.
A nice job of Noel. He's got nothing but green grass. All you have to do is avoid that first defender.
50-50 on the lever.
There we go.
2nd and 3. Beck, he's got an open man on the post pattern. It's It's Knoll. He's got it inside the 10.
He's going to get down the field, and if you're that close, you got to touch him, because if you don't, he is gone. A great job of Knoll understanding he's man-to-man coverage. You're just going to blow through the middle of the defense. There's nobody there, and a nice throw by Beck.
Good protection. That cuts it loose. Knowles got it. Touchdown, Cyclones.
How about the route from the slot right there? That man, the hometown Jalen Knoll, and he runs right by the defender. Beautifully thrown.
Play action fake now. Big looking downfield. Has a man. Knoll got him. Down to the 10.
Boy, I just love to see this. The beat double coverage in the back end.
That pass to the outside.
A deep shot. Downfield. Hudson's got it.
They did it mostly on the ground last drive before having their PAT line. They got a chance here with Hudson.
It's like a one-on-one drill between Travis Broughton and Kobe Hudson, back and forth, a little tough.
Let Arizona State substitute their men in. That pass to the outside to Kobe Hudson. How about that snag by Kobe Hudson?
In college football so far. UCF's got it at the plus 45. Risk with a pump. A deep shot. Downfield. Hudson's got it. Touchdown, Knights. 45 yards and a shot of adrenaline for UCF.
So many elements to this play, Mike. You said it was a pump fake.
Hoover threads it in.
Frogs at 20 yards.
That's a young buck.
He's a leader. Fires to Besh. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, TCU.
Frogs trying to go up 3 scores. Deep drop for Hoover, taking a deep shot. Hoover threads it in. Touchdown, Jack Besh.
Johnson, the former Arkansas Raven. Back down Texas. Got the longest run of the season for the Frogs at 20 yards. And there's picked out of the air, Jake Besh.
With pain and play hurt as a young buck.
He's a leader. Fires to Besh. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, TCU.
That's a payoff. In their system is to shut up.
Right back to Besh. He does attack the new corner, Jackson, and he wheels his way all the way inside the red zone with the shoulder pads driving.
Out of the shotgun on second down. Hoover with plenty of time. Lets it fly. It is caught. It's inside the 15. It is Jack Besh.
When we come back, we've got plenty more pass catchers to get into, so be sure to stay with us here on Big 12 Studios. Welcome back to the 2025 NFL Draft Preview. We've got more pass catchers to get into, including a potential top 10 pick, Tedoroya McMillan from Arizona, Josh Kelly from Texas Tech, and the tandem out of Colorado, LeJontay Wester and Jimmy Horn Jr.
Looking to go over the top. To the end zone for Kelly, and he hauls it in.
Next to him, and it's an opening throw. It's down the middle, and Josh Kelly breaking inside the red zone.
It was on their last possession late in that second quarter. They scored a touchdown. Looking to go over the top.
One of the few times that Baylor got out of its too high safety look.
down for Kelly, and he hauls it in. Touchdown!
Incredible individual effort here by Josh Kelly, and what a dime.
Including Brooks next to him. It's an opening throw. It's down the middle, and Josh Kelly breaking inside the red zone. You think he's fired up? First down Tech.
Well, this is pretty simple. This is what they do. All of the run action. You can see the Buffaloes flying to the line of scrimmage. A little RPO for Texas Tech.
Sanders over the middle of the field. Horn on the catch at the other end. In the way, looking to pick up a block. Found an alley. And brought down to the 30. See the use of the tablet on the sidelines. One of the changes this year in college football. Shador, Sanders over the middle of the field. Horn on the catch at the other end. The connection and a touchdown. Sanders pulls it out on the RPO. Hits Horn. Coming back the other way, looking to pick up a block. Found an alley. And brought down to the 30 by Josh Minkins. Man, he was just starting to hit his stride, Robbie. First down and 10 for Shador Sanders. Horn on the other end of that catch. Out across midfield. Third quarter, Mark Jones, Roddy Jones, quick catch. Down to the field, the season opener for both these teams. Sanders wide open. Room service downfield and all the way down to the 28.
And Jimmy Horn just goes right down the middle. And Shador Sanders, all he has to do is put it in the area and let Jimmy Horn make the catch.
We have plenty more Big 12 prospects to get to when we come back from break, so be sure to stick around for more. Welcome back to Big 12 Studios. We've got more NFL draft action to get into. Let's do it.
Nothing but real estate in front of Wester. Wester, 76 yards, touchdown, Buffalo.
Trying to get a reroute. All rushing from one side.
The Big 12 opener comes down to this play. Sanders gets the feet set toward the end zone for the game. It is caught by Wester.
That's on the offensive line. That last one was on Shador.
3rd and 8. Gets it out wide open. Nothing but real estate in front of Wester. Got a block out there. Wester. Touchdown Buffaloes. He had a step. So they'll send it away. Bomeister. And this one. Return. Wester straight ahead. Wester with a lead. Wester, 76 yards, touchdown, Buffalo. For Shepard, and it is a diving catch. Oh! Complete, what a move by Shepard. Oh, he hit him with the sideline. Caught, touchdown, whoa! Will Shepard. Sanders with a clean pocket, looking deep for Shepard, and it is a diving catch. Oh! Will Shepard, full extension. Shador gets it out quickly. Complete, what a move by Shepard. Oh, he hit him with the sauce all the way out to midfield. Utah showing blitz. Sanders, free play, down the sideline, caught, touchdown, whoa! Will Shepherd.
You go to your tall wide receiver, now you got the matchup on the outside, 6'3", 205, Will Shepherd. Look at the adjustment he makes right to the back shoulder of Elijah Davis, number 9.
Downfield, look at the end zone, got his man McMillan.
Into the end zone to McMillan.
Come on.
A one-handed snag, he pulls it into the body for the touchdown.
Plenty of time. Throwing, and that's complete. To T-Mac. T-Mac. A house call again. And 24 all, thanks to General McMillan.
Yeah, he and Fafita know each other so well.
Fafita looking for T-Mac across the middle. T-Mac, give him another 6.
He is considered to be a lock to be a top 10 pick in the next NFL draft.
He's protecting Fafita on first down. Quick pop, McMillan turns the corner, loses his defender. Now he's off to the races. McMillan hopping his way inside the red zone.
One-on-one coverage outside. T-Mac says, I'm going to leave you, Baskerville. I'm going to make you miss.
Likely a free play right here on the outsides. He's going to chuck it downfield. Look at the end zone. Got his man McMillan. That's a score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Inside of the formation.
Into the end zone to McMillan.
Come on.
A one-handed snag.
This is what makes him so special. Watch the kind of concentration.
Fafita over the middle. Same story with this guy.
We watched today here in Tucson. It's a short set. They'll get it out quickly, and there is T-Mac with his first catch. Here we go again.
Kind of spread the numbers out so you can create a one-on-one. Huge mismatch there with David Robinson at just 5'11".
When we come back, we got a couple wide receivers and some tight ends to get into, so be sure to stick with us. Welcome back to the 2025 NFL Draft Preview on Big 12 Studios. We've got a couple guys to kick it off here with, including TCU's Savion Williams. He's a Swiss Army knife that's been gaining a little bit of NFL draft buzz as well. We'll also talk about some of the tight ends. We can't forget about them. Brent Keithy and Jalen Conyers, and plus plenty more.
Hoover looking left all the way for Williams. High points the ball.
Look at that nimble footing. Spin, baby, spin, and take it in. Savion Williams wide open down the seam. He's got one on the ground. An angle, but no, he's got one in the air.
So they've handed to him. Now he lines up at running back. It creates a mismatch. This is a wide receiver on a linebacker. He can't cover him. He doesn't have a chance, and he's right through the middle. And once he catches it, he's got that wide receiver speed all the way to the end zone.
Wow. Direct snap to Savion Williams. There's a first down. Savion Williams into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Give up. Great play, but look at just inside zone, gets on the outside, and then speed and quickness and explosiveness takes over on that play. Just get the ball in his hand. Get the ball in his hand. He outruns the safety angles. Good block on the outside.
Again, they go Wildcat. Savion, look at that nimble footing. Spin, baby, spin, and take it in.
There isn't a ton of space for Savion to get through, but somehow he finds his way through, and then he gets on a one-on-one opportunity, and it's a spin away from him and all the way to the end zone.
Hoover looking left all the way for Williams. High points the ball. Williams, touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Double move to Cam Cook. Throw it up for the big fella.
For Keithy, now in his 7th year in college football.
You watch that play. It was 13 personnel. 3 tight ends to the right side.
Conference, 2-time captain, and this is just a one-on-one. They don't even really get to him. A nice job. Release 2 guys. Isaac, get on back there. Buy yourself a little time, and then just go throw a laser. Bill Smith, the corner, tries to undercut it there. Keeping concentration.
The drive with a touchdown. He layered this baby, didn't he? You got Crook trying all he can to climb.
That explosive game by Brant Keithy. Tight end split out in the slot position, just working against zone defense. Does a great job of selling deep, getting
Actually early in games with a big play, 71 yards to the house. Brant Keithy back in his home state of Texas.
You know, he gets out. Once you get the ball in his hands, that's when he starts to become electric. You know, tough guy, elite size for a tight end. As long as he's healthy, he's probably the #1 target for Wilson. You know, besides, you know, Money Parks, and we haven't heard anything.
He's going to win it every time. Keep an eye in the backfield also. Running back great in the field. What an answer by Utah. And this stadium's electric. Keep an eye on the push right here on the left side of the offensive line.
33. Keithy wide open across the middle. And Isaac Wilson showing the patience again. I mean, you can tell he's really settled into this football game. Finds his best target.
Also watch Keithy to the front of the play. The double team right there at the point of contact with Matt Jones. I mean, Lomu, that left tackle, was a redshirt freshman. He's 300 pounds, and he runs like a tight end. Quarter running back in college football. He didn't wait for the 4th quarter. Nope, he ran right through that one missed tackle. I think that was Martin that was flying in, and then there's another, and then there's another. And I know why you didn't.
Throws it where only his guy can get a little push off there. Connors makes the pass.
Something's up. He is a tight end and former quarterback, and yeah, he can throw that football.
Elite ball skills, didn't have to do a whole lot here.
Now he just runs the crossing route. He's by.
He played quarterback in high school, and also his first year, I think in college, he was trying to play quarterback.
Number 10. Let's got back number 12, Jalen Conyers, the tight end.
Yeah, really good job by Conyers. He catches it behind the line so you can block right there. That's why he was free.
Man, this guy operating from the slot. He's operating from the slot position and bats it up to himself. I mean, how incredible. You expect that from a wide receiver.
Wildcat quarterback out. He abandons the play fake because he knows there's an immediate threat.
Hold up a 2-score lead for Texas Tech.
Marion Horn, Jake Rodriguez setting that up, and he's barely touched. Right.
With Jalen Conyers with the block of his life. Watch him set this edge and spring Taj Brooks to the perimeter. Just an excellent job.
Here from Colorado, you're giving up the edge right away. There is no containment. Hunter tries to get outside. That was a schematic advantage, a logistics advantage, and finally, number 20.
And ushering to the end zone.
We have plenty more Big 12 prospects to get to when we come back from break, so be sure to stick around for more. Welcome back to Big 12 Studios. We've got your 2025 NFL Draft coverage rolling on. We're going to talk about some defensive backs in the Sunflower State specifically. From Kansas State, it's Marquise Siegel and Jacob Parrish. And then over at Kansas, Mello Dotson and Kobe Bryant.
Wants it all, double coverage until now, and it's picked off. Siegel has it.
Down the sideline, and it's a pick six. Marquise Siegel to the house.
Secondary. They've been talking about it. They're playing tight up to the line of scrimmage.
Just giving Gordon no room. Selling out to stop the run. This kind of looks like the Utah game plan from last week as Siegel makes the stop.
They're going to say, hey, look, Alan Bowman, let's see if you can beat us. Because what we're going to do is we're coming fast and furious on the run.
Touchdown without an interception last week. The pick so far for Daniels. Again, wants it all, double coverage until now, and it's picked off. Siegel has it. Back-to-back games with big plays for number 21. Still on his feet, Marquise Siegel dropped down at midfield.
And 2 picks in back-to-back weeks. Marquise Siegel is playing deep. He sees the ball. He tracks it. Interception. He had a pick 6 last week. He's 6 foot, 197 transfer from North Dakota State. He is the team leader. We asked the coaches who the leader is, and it's been Marquise Siegel.
Kansas State trying to get off the field, bringing pressure. Green throws an interception. Siegel picks it up. Down the sideline, and it's a pick six. Marquise Siegel in the house.
Watch him sit. Watch his eyes, Garrett Green. He knows where the stakes are and just plays off of it. Great reaction by Siegel. Marquise Siegel outstanding tonight and still not 100%. You can tell he's just a little bit limited.
One-on-one for Shetron. A lob to the pylon. Intercepted in the end zone. Perfectly positioned was Jacob Parrish, and he took it away.
Maybe we should make him into a quarterback. Muse is knocked down. Jacob Parrish is feeling it.
Incomplete. Wow. Xavier Henderson and Jacob Parrish, who is the best cover guy for Kansas State. Sorsby again to the outside. Henderson. And he's running with Parrish. Advantage, Jacob Parrish.
One-on-one for Shetron. A lob to the pylon. Intercepted in the end zone. Perfectly positioned was Jacob Parrish, and he took it away.
Interception! Takes a hit, and it's picked off by Mello Dotson. The best. And Williams wasn't looking. Dotson got the interception.
You throw a ball my way, I'm used to picking it off. as he makes the fingertip grab right there. Changes. Looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Melo Dotson with the pick. And he takes it all the way back. What a play by the veteran corner. He's trying to throw the in-breaking post route to Higgins. And Dotson's all over it. I thought he should have thrown it to Noah on the corner route.
Retzlaff into the end zone, picked off. He went at the wrong guy.
The corners for Kansas doing a great job being physical, forcing receivers wider than they want to be.
Here's Levitt over the middle. That's caught by Jordan Tyson. And they ripped the football away from him.
Glance. Picked off. See you later. Pick six. Melo Dotson.
Side for Kansas shines early. Pick 6 for Melo Dotson. 20-0 here in Kansas City.
Play fake, throws, and that's intercepted by the Mamba, Kobe Bryant.
Gets hit as he throws. Picked off. And it's Kobe Bryant.
Middle of that zone.
Smith. His man didn't turn around, and Bryant gets a second interception. Second of the day, Kobe Bryant, miscommunication.
Great to see him able to go today. There's just a different defense when he's on the field. There's a confidence, there's a swagger.
Smith to the pistol. Gets it back, flea flicker. He's got double coverage, throws into it, and it's picked again by Kobe Bryant.
They try the tomfoolery with a little flea flicker reverse action. Kobe reads it, boxes out, makes the play.
Carr was the intended receiver, but double coverage, and Kobe gets number 3.
C.J. Donaldson in that backfield. Green, play fake, throws, and that's intercepted by the Mamba, Kobe Bryant.
Did we not warn them? Mamba, excuse me. I mean, he told us before the game, call me Mamba, and he's showing you that Mamba mentality. This is a slant, and he fights his way to the inside.
Richardson in motion. And it's going to be another carry to Cook. Picks up a block on the left side. Ball is out. Kansas says we got it, and they do.
We're going to go to Manjack. He has to wait on it, and it's being read by Kobe Bryant.
One of my favorite players in the Big 12, and here's why. Now, not only does he just have 3 picks, we just go ahead and wrestle him to the ground.
When we come back, we're rolling on with defensive backs, including the Heisman winner, Travis Hunter. You'll want to stay tuned for that. Welcome back to Big 12 Studios. More NFL draft coverage rolling on here. We're finishing out the crop of defensive backs. We've got the UCF tandem, BJ Adams and Mac McWilliams. Combine darling, Darian Porter from Iowa State. And of course, the Heisman winner, college football superstar, Travis Hunter.
For Beck now looking through the air. He's intercepted. It's picked off. And all kinds of room down the right side. Into the end zone. A pick 6. Brandon Adams.
In the down to the tight end, but he's not there. He's not available. It's just about doing your job. Brandon Adams coming off coverage and getting a pick.
It's a 20-yard run for Beck now looking through the air. He's intercepted. It's picked off. And all kinds of room down the right side. Into the end zone. A pick 6. Brandon Adams.
Rare times you'll see a mistake from number 3. like that. He's on the near hash, so it's not as wide as I thought it was initially. Adams just sits on that, squats on it.
There goes Boardingham in motion. Quick throw, and it's a good ball to Tank Hawkins.
10 yards for Johnson over the middle, and good coverage from Adams. So
let's hear. Here he comes up the edge.
Beck looking left side, looking for Higgins. Knocked down.
Well, I tell you, Brandon Adams, that field corner has been so outstanding out there. Again, back at home, we always kind of underscore this trend because I want people to understand the reason why he's out there. If you're trying to throw the ball to the right side of the field, there's a lot of pressure on that cornerback to that side. So I need your best athlete out there. That's why he's the field corner.
Intercepted. Dangerous throw and picked off by Darian Porter.
They'll snap it before the 2-minute timeout, and Morton taking a shot. One-on-one down the field, and it is picked off back at the 35-yard line.
Take the shot at Darian Porter. Porter in perfect position, and a big takeaway for Iowa State.
Johnson over 100 yards with that Seagaps. They fake it to him. McNamara got to throw it back the other way, and it's intercepted. Dangerous throw and picked off by Darian Porter.
Went wrong. Throwback. They feel like they're going to get the wheel route down the sideline. They do not.
Boy, nicely played by Porter.
I'll tell you, this is a really underrated secondary this Cyclone team has.
Making a 7-point game, and it's blocked! Iowa State holds on the goal line!
Darian Porter's going to come off the right edge. The operation seemed a little bit slow. He gets in there with the left arm.
Superhuman pick in a pocket. Oh, what a catch! Travis Hunter on the line again. Bringing forward like they have been all night. On first
into the end zone. Contact. What a catch! A miraculous, implausible, impossible catch! Buffalo's with a chance maybe to get this football back and get some points.
First down, Jefferson gets away from one. It's superhuman kick from Travis Hunter.
Watch this burst, Kugler, when he puts his foot in the ground and how quickly he covers.
7 points to send to the second OT on first and goal. It's Richardson. Ball's out. Ball is out. Ball is out. Recovered. And knocked out of the end zone.
Isaac Wilson in trouble. Here's Giddens, who's turning into a big time. Short pass complete. And nowhere to go that time for Terhart. Fourth down. And 13. Isaac Wilson in trouble. He got crushed. Another sack. They blitzed. This time it's Shiloh Sanders. And Wilson is down.
Kevin Durant, future Hall of Famer.
Saw Cameron earlier. Here's Giddens, who's turning into a big-time star as well tonight. Williams, the tight end. Short pass complete. And nowhere to go that time.
He's going to get blocked by a tight end coming out, but just sees it all the way. Tackles the receiver in the flat, set up third down.
Points in his Kansas career. Now Neal is back there himself, and he's going to go down the side. Another big play.
Little misdirection going nowhere fast. Sacked back at the...
Baylor fans are starting to wonder. Where had Dominic Richardson gone? Oh, he's buried in the backfield here. Big hit.
Arizona State here, unblocked. This really has to develop its counter concept. You've got to read that guy. He's the extra guy in that scheme.
Conley, oh my goodness. He got detonated.
Sees this action, right? You know what he's going to do. He's going to detonate the play.
This Buffalo defense has been on the field for most of this first half. Little misdirection going.
We hope you enjoyed all of this 2025 NFL draft coverage here on Big 12 Studios. If there were any of the tapes that you saw during the program that you want to get a closer look at, you could do that on the Big 12 Conference YouTube page. And also, be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms at Big 12 Studios and at Big 12 Conference.